Pete's like a hammer. Got a hard head. He'll bang you into submission. And beer.
To energy independence, everybody wants to reduce the deficit. But the real battle is going to be waged over the question of how we get there.
And indeed, there are profound differences beneath the bullet points. Take energy independence. Both men want to stop relying on Mideast oil, but Romney wants the Environmental Protection Agency to stop meddling in U.S. coal mines.
Welcome to the house of Peter Rude with NPR in the background as usual. As you can see, Pete's out here doing his laundry outside. Not many Americans do that. Pete, what's the advantage of doing your laundry outside?
The house is too cluttered, so this is the only place the washing machine will fit.
Are you using the rainwater?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Good. How does that work for you?
Oh, good.
System works good?
Yeah, and the gray water goes to the plants and stuff. And
right.
All those cool little peppers over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the Brussels sprouts and the...
Do you think the washer working keeps up the neighbors at night? No?
No. No, I run it during the day.
Is that underwear hanging up?
Yes.
Wow, they're very... You can actually see the light through it.
I know you don't believe in it, Rick, but some of us do wear underwear.
No, I was surprised that you actually had underwear. It's probably hanging up, but I doubt it's on your person. Are you wearing... Hold on, you're wearing underwear.
That's all I've got.
So you wear underwear as shorts?
Yes.
Is this what 67-year-olds do?
Yes, you're allowed to when you're old.
Oh, I see. Well, more to the interview. That looks like a pretty nice dirt there, Pete.
Yeah.
It's got some clay in it, a little bit of rich soil.
But yeah, but got all my sifted garden dirt over in the new bed over here.
What's going to be in the new bed? Tell us about it.
We got peas in it now.
Peas?
But probably next year I'll be growing tomatoes up here, or beans, but probably tomatoes.
Asparagus.
Because I don't want to put tomatoes in the same place 2 years in a
Okra.
row. And but look at these peas, aren't they beautiful?
They are. They're coming in. Now they're coming in right here as fall comes on. That's okay, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Peas will survive snow.
They're a winter pea.
Yep.
Well, good.
Yeah,
backyard. This is Pete's volleyball court.
Well, former
that was the dream.
Yeah.
But as you can see, it's not really a volleyball court anymore. It's a okra factory, and the beautiful fig trees back here, which Dustin makes great preserves out of this. Are you hanging your socks on the pea wire?
Yes, I am.
Is this what 67-year-old guys do?
Yes.
So let me get this right. So you're washing your clothes with rainwater.
Yes.
And you're letting them drip dry over the peas, so the peas are being watered at the same time. Is this part of your plan?
Actually, there's not that much water in them.
Wait, that looks like one of my socks. It might be.
Hey, if it's left at frisbee, it goes into the
That's
pile.
right. Now, Pete, the back of your house here, this grand plan. Wait, there's clothes hanging up there too.
Yeah.
This is what 67-year-old guys do, right? Right?
Yes.
They hang their clothes.
But that's the beginning of the grape air conditioning.
The grape air conditioning.
Yes.
Could you explain the idea behind the grape air conditioning?
The south side and the west side of the house that used to be really hot.
Right.
I try to have grapes overhanging, so it gives it a nice shade and makes it more like a little glade.
Right. Tell us about the neighbors. How do they appreciate all this?
They're fine. I give them firewood and stuff. It's a bunch of students. No, they're real nice.
They don't have barking dogs, do they?
No, they're much improved over former neighbors who sort of were a little irritating.
So you've got peppers on here on the ground. We have
sweet potatoes.
Sweet taters.
Yeah. And
that's good.
Tomatoes over here.
It looks like your sweet taters are taking over your flower beds, though.
Yeah, and I didn't even plant them. They're the volunteers from last year's sweet taters.
Oh, vegetables and fruits just volunteer to be in your garden.
Yes.
Like, let us be in his garden. He'll spoil us. The thinker. Here we are in the garden of the thinker. Now, Pete, as we all know, he's a thinker. Pete, I want you to think about something. First, Do you have any advice for the young men out there, you know, making their way in life, wanting to be active their whole life? Do you have any advice for them?
Take care of your shoulders and your teeth.
Shoulders and teeth?
They'll give you problems if you don't take care of them.
Do you owe a lot of your health and longevity to playing games?
Yeah. And also just lucky genes.
Lucky genes?
I had a grandmother who could wear me out when she was, up to about when she was 89 or 90.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So, yeah, I think it's just luck.
You know, someday, Pete, when we come over here to play Frisbee one day, and we hear NPR playing in the background on 3 radios, and the sound bouncing around very oddly, and we yell your name, Pete, Pete, and we find you dead in the garden. And then we have a big party in celebration. What would you like?
Celebration?
Well, not so, you know, celebrating your life.
No,
you know.
That's good. That's good.
What are some epitaphs that you would like us to consider for the old tombstone there?
That's hard. Yeah, he had fun. That's not bad. Cast a cold eye on life, on death. Horsemen pass by, but that's W.B. Yeats.
Oh, that's a good one, though.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, are you familiar with Graham Parsons, the writer, the songwriter?
No.
Well, Graham Parsons, when he died, his friends took his body and carried it to the desert and burned it because he didn't want to be buried in a regular cemetery. Would you like us to come out here? You know, if we do find you, would you like us to like bury you in your garden? Would you like to be compost?
Yeah, no, I would. I would like to be planted under an apple tree. That seems like a really good, to be a resource for something good for the long run.
We'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. But although none of us really expect to outlive you, so this is all just hypothetical. Beautiful garden. More socks. Pete, where do you buy your socks?
Walmart.
At Walmart?
I buy everything at Walmart.
Well, how do you feel? Do you feel like that's kind of like, you know, fitting into the system, you know, and going to Walmart? Is that not killing capitalism today?
No, Walmart, we should have labor laws so that Walmart would be a bit kinder to its employees. I mean, that would be, but that's a problem of governance, not a problem with Walmart, really. And the other thing is, you want most of your economy to be very efficient. If you're going to have something subsidized and not running by market principles, it should be arts or education, something valuable in and of itself. Subsidizing the retail sector or making it less efficient doesn't really help anybody.
Right.
You know, if you go to France, they do subsidize retail. They have a whole bunch of rules about it. And so you could spend $1 on an orange.
Right, right.
You know, so if you're going to subsidize arts, education, I'm all for subsidizing them, but not subsidizing retail. So I approve of Walmart, basically.
Off the topic, do you approve of Colin Olson?
No. Well, I should take that back. Colin seems like a really good teacher to me. I admire that.
Why do they call him the Dream Crusher? Do you know that?
Because he takes such joy in crushing everybody's dreams. It's the zest with which he squelches people. That's really impressive.
Pete, on the Frisbee field, I want to address this real quick because I think it's an opportune time to address this. On the Frisbee field, you are known for many great phrases that when you miss a catch. Can you run through a string of those real quick?
Let's see. There's Shinola. Actually, Shinola.
You haven't used that one in a while. Fart head.
I can't remember.
If I kick you in the knee, will you come out with one?
I can't think of it.
If I kick you in the knee, will you curse me? No.
I try not to curse. That's why I say Shinola and you're right. I've got a whole bunch of them, but they won't come. I'm not angry or pissed off at my failure to.
What about Rick Perry? Michelle Bachman. Would you cook dinner for Michelle Bachman if she agreed to come over?
No, but I would spank Sarah Palin.
Now, Pete, this is one of those half shirts that were big back in the day.
And this is for summer frisbee.
It's summer frisbee wear?
Yeah, because it'll keep the sun off you, but it won't make you too hot.
Right. But it's not summer.
Well, I'm putting them in storage.
Where exactly do you store these things, and can we look? Oh, a pair of Under Armour. That's moving up. Let's see here. Pete, there's a coffee cup and some very worn out playing cards. Can you tell us about that? I mean, do you play a lot of cards?
Yeah, it's and I win almost every time.
Solitaire?
Yes.
You win almost every time?
Yes.
Let's do a quick estimate of how many games of solitaire these particular cards have seen.
Oh, thousands. Couple of thousand.
Couple thousand?
Yeah.
They look like they've been handled well and loved. Since when did you buy that deck of cards?
Probably about maybe 2-3 months ago.
What? They look like they're several years old.
Oh no, I go through them pretty quickly.
Ah.
If I'm watching TV or sitting around pondering stuff, it's sort of a nervous habit.
Do you find yourself pondering a lot?
Yeah.
Is this what 67-year-old guys do?
Yes.
What is
Ponder and rant.
Right. Do you ever? This is a personal question that many of your fans want to know. Do you ever rant alone?
Yes. Unfortunately, I spent a lot of time living in the woods. Will give you the habit of talking to yourself. So, yes, I do scream at the TV quite a bit. If somebody's not, as you said, like during the debate, if somebody's not answering the question right, I'm.
No, Pete, one time I visited you out on the farm when you lived out in the woods, and you were sitting at the kitchen table with a cup of coffee and a shotgun over your lap, looking out the window, and said that you were waiting on a deer to come.
Yeah.
Did you ever actually kill a deer from your window while drinking coffee?
No, but I think I did sitting on the porch, just having a...
And you ate them up?
Yeah.
Dressed them up and ate them?
Yep.
Do you miss living on the farm?
Too hard to get a game up. Yeah, other than that, I love it on the farm.
So, Pete, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just talking to my broccoli plants and telling them about the glory of some other plants that I really like.
Oh, really?
Like lima beans.
Do they respond to that?
I don't know, but couldn't hurt.
Tell us about the lima beans.
Lima beans are very green, not round or square but oval. A lima bean is seldom seen attempting to be novel. Lima beans and succotash complement corn's flavor. The yellow corn cut in the dish returns the unsought favor. Lima beans inside their jackets are also full of vitamins. One lima bean will cure your rickets. A meal of them will cure your sins. Yes, lima beans are good for you, or so it seems.
Is this the key to becoming a 67-year-old man?
I don't know.
The lima beans is the key?
Lima beans, that may be the key to eternal youth, lima beans.
If I make a bumper sticker that says lima beans on it, will you put it on your truck?
Yes, I will.
Thanks, Pete. Happy birthday.
Have fun.
The lima bean bumper sticker will go right about here. Lima beans. Peter Rood, ladies and gentlemen. Have fun, Pete.
Have fun. Doggy. Oh,
Now,
you're
Pete,
not supposed to sneak out?
this is your friend, huh?
Yeah.
Are you babysitting?
Yeah. You silly doggy. Oh, you snuck out this door.